So you're not really a newcomer to Portland.
Not really. I first moved here 10 years ago right after college. And then
From where?
From Oberlin, Ohio.
Ah.
And in fact, my friend Farnell Newton had moved out here a year before I got here, and so I was here for 3 years, and then I went to New York for grad school, and then went to Arizona which is where I'm originally from, and spent a year there, and then moved back here.
How come you moved back?
You know, this was my favorite place. I think of all the places. I did love New York.
Yeah.
But this seemed more, maybe more my speed and seemed more sustainable to me.
But you still go back to New York and play.
I do. It's been a little while. I was supposed to go back in August for a gig, then it ended up getting canceled, and so it's been a while since I've been back. But I hope that'll get rescheduled, and I'll be back.
Who is? Do you have a regular band that you play with, or do you sort of pick and choose depending on the gig?
It's become now. I've got a quartet gig that's happening every other week at the Camellia Lounge, and it's cool. It alternates with Tom Wakeling and Steve Christofferson's band. So now that place is becoming a serious jazz spot.
It is.
And so anyway, with my band, it's with the quartet, it's always the same rhythm section. It's me, John Shaw on bass, and Chaz Mortimer on drums. And they're both, I mean, they're not exactly secrets, but I think they are not as well known yet as you would think. They're just
they are kind of under the radar.
Yeah, and they just swing their butts off, and which works to my benefit because they're available to play with me on Tuesday nights, and then we feature different people. So tomorrow we have Eddie Parente playing violin.
That's on Tuesday.
On Tuesday,
okay.
Yes. And then we had Ben Fowler doing a few with us, and then we've got coming up in January we have Renato Caranto, and then it's going to be very cool at the end of January we have Marilyn Keller coming to do a Chaka Khan tribute.
Wow.
Which, that's going to be pretty killing. And so it's really fun for us because we get to try new things out every couple weeks. It's a regular band, but it switches a little bit.
What era Chaka Khan will you be doing?
I don't know. Marilyn and I think, are hoping to get through the holidays, and then we'll figure out what we'll be doing with that.
You really think you're going to do Tell Me Something Good?
I bet I'm sure we'll be doing that. I'm sure we'll be doing that.
So that kind of leads to your Shirley Horn project. That was a long time coming, wasn't it?
Yeah. I started writing that back not long after Shirley passed. And I'd been meaning to record it for a while. In fact, I once set up a recording thing and ended up canceling it because it just was, the timing wasn't right at that time. And anyway, I'm really happy how it came out. Steve Williams, Shirley's drummer of like 30 years, came out to play the gig, and Corcoran Holt, a good friend of mine, now bassist for Kenny Garrett, played on it. And that's really neat, actually. The two of them known each other a long time, and from Washington, D.C., but they hadn't gotten to play together in years, and so it was fun bringing them together. And then recently I was looking on the computer, and I saw that Ethan Iverson is now using the two of them in his trio.
But so that tune was, that you never met her was the truth.
That's right. I never got to meet Shirley Horn. I just was a longtime fan of her music, and I got to work a lot with Billy Hart, a great drummer who worked with Shirley, and so he would tell me all kinds of things about Shirley Horn and about like we'd get to watch videos that he had and stuff like that, and it was really cool.
What was it about Shirley Horn that did it for you?
She was. I heard her when I was, maybe in college, and at that time I was really focused on trying to learn how to play fast, and I almost, and so she was the first person I heard that wasn't. That I was like, well, she's not trying to play fast at all. and but just the kind of emotion she brought to the music, I just found really moving and inspirational.
Okay, so you got the Shirley Horn project out of your system. What's up next?
The Rob Sheps Big Band. In fact, I'm working on getting the charts kind of finalized for that. But we're going to be recording a CD that we raised money for with Kickstarter. Thank you to all the backers and to Oregon Music News for the plug. So we're going to be recording this big band CD featuring great trumpeter Greg Gisbert, so we record that in February, and we'll be actually performing before, like the week of the recording session on Groundhog's Day. I think February 2nd, or maybe might be the 3rd. One of those days. It's at Via de Bohème. And we'll be doing all the tunes for the CD.
Are they your tunes, or?
Yeah, they're all my compositions, except there's one arrangement of mine that's a big band arrangement of the tune "It's Your No One."
So what's the nature of these tunes, Ezra? Ira? Why did I call you Ira? Ira's your brother. I know. Ezra and Ira. Yeah. So what's the nature of these tunes?
Well, I've always wanted to make a big band CD. I've written a lot of big band stuff over the years. So some of them are things even from when I was in college, and some of them are more recent. But I just kind of wanted the opportunity to document a lot of these charts that you spend a long time writing, and they maybe get performed once or twice, And so, but I'm really excited about some of them. I mean, my big influences. There's so many. I mean, there's Ellington, but right now I'm way into Billy Childs and Vince Mendoza, and so they're kind of. I'm not trying to imitate them, but they're certainly inspirational to me.
And so, how many pieces will be in this band?
Well,
how big will it be?
Well, five reeds. And then four. Well. Three trombones and tuba, and then five trumpets. Well, and then piano, bass, and drums. Yeah.
And you'll be playing piano?
I'll be sort of a guest pianist on 3 of the tunes, and then Ramsey Embick is playing piano. He's the regular pianist in the band, so he'll be playing on the others, and I'll be doing a little bit of conducting.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Sheps is not going to let you conduct.
Oh well, only the. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I won't be conducting. I still have to get this music written, and then we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Rob Sheps, what a guy.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be looking forward to that. And hey, if you wanted to let people hear one tune from the Shirley Horn album, what would it be?
Probably The Great City.
Why is that?
It just swings like crazy. It's such a great tune. I didn't write it. It's a Curtis Lewis tune, and we do it basically how Shirley did it, and it's just such a cool tune. So that might be the one. If there was an original, maybe May the Most You Wish For might be a good one.
Well, that'll be appearing just below this screen.
Cool.